The book Question Your Thinking, Change the World by Byron Katie offers extensive insight into her method of self-reflection known as the work. The method is based on 4 questions, which are intended to challenge and examine one's own beliefs that cause suffering and dissatisfaction. In the book, Katie explains how stressful thoughts and beliefs affect our emotional and physical state. He describes that stress is not the result of actual events or the environment, but the way we interpret and perceive those events. The first step is to identify these stressful thoughts. The work method is based on 4 basic questions that we ask with every stressful thought. Is that true? This question encourages us to honestly question the credibility of our thought. Can I know with absolute certainty that this is true? This is where we explore our subjective belief and check whether our assumption is really unassailable. How do I react? What happens when I believe this thought? In this question, we consider the emotional, physical, and interpersonal reactions that arise from our belief in a stressful thought. Who or what would I be without this thought? This question invites us to think about the possibility of living without a limiting or painful thought. After answering the 4 questions, there is a process that Katie calls the turnaround. This means looking for counter-examples or situations in which the opposite thought might be true. For example, if your original thought is, "My boss doesn't respect me," the reversal could be, "I respect my boss," or, "My boss respects me." Then we look for evidence of this. The author presents a variety of real-life examples where people have used the work to address issues such as family disputes, workplace issues, painful emotions, and even deep-seated beliefs about themselves and the world. These examples help readers see the practical application of the methods and inspire them to try the technique on their own problems. Example involves a woman struggling with resentment toward her mother. She believed her mother was overly critical and never satisfied with her efforts. By using the work, the woman questioned her thought, "My mother should appreciate me more." Through the process, she realized that her expectation of her mother was based on her own need for approval, and she saw how this belief caused her suffering. When she turned the statement around to, "I should appreciate myself more," she discovered ways she could take responsibility for her happiness and let go of her resentment. This shift helped her build a more peaceful relationship with her mother and herself. Katie points out that changing the way an individual thinks not only improves his own life, but also has a positive impact on the people around him and the wider social structure. The message of the book is that every individual can contribute to the betterment of the world by freeing themselves from their own limiting beliefs and negative thoughts. Question Your Thinking, Change the World offers readers the tools to transform their thoughts and change lives through a process of self-examination and introspection. Through the book, Byron Katie emphasizes that the power to change is always in the hands of the individual and that simple but profound questions can open the door to a more liberated life.